Hey everyone, it's time for another Pick of the Week! Hooray! It's the first day of spring.
Is it the first day of spring? It feels like the first day of spring. Walking down, no gloves, coat was open. Actually, probably didn't need the winter coat, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I came down like really early and I was all bundled up, and then I was walking around earlier and I was like, oh, taking off all these layers, let's go!
Yeah. Well, think about Monday. Monday was like a snowstorm, so.
Yeah. We might still get another one.
No, don't say it. No, we're over. It's over. You want to show the thingy?
Oh, yeah!
I might be able to reach it.
I believe in you. We got some great new art from like one of my favorite artists, Jen Woodall. She whipped this up for some for the store. I love it. We've got these prints for $5, and then we got these cute little stickers for $1. And we will be coming out with more merch soon.
There was somebody by looking for a shirt.
Yes.
And I was like, no shirts yet, but they're coming.
We're building up the hype.
Yeah, we're moving towards it.
Our badass store and our fun colors.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
I can't believe that is what the design ended up being, because that's kind of what I said. And then it kind of just, I love cats, so when Carrie's like, what do you think should be on it? I was like, a cat. And now there's a cat on it. I'm like, yes.
And we have a cat at the store.
It's true. It's
Someone
true.
said that this was Lorilla and Lovely.
Ah, I see.
I could see for sure. Lorilla, I think it does have pink in their face hair.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
I got to issue an apology to my cat the other day. They woke me up by swatting my face, and without being awake, I pushed her off the bed. And sue me, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I was just. It was a physical reaction to an assault. You know.
Uh-oh, someone's in the cat house.
Yeah, she was definitely mad. You want to get to the picks?
Yeah. What do you got?
I am super hyped to talk about Dawnrunner. So Dawnrunner is by Ram V, Evan Cagle. I believe Dave Stewart's doing the colors, yeah. And Evan Cagle has been doing the covers for Ram's detective run, and they're like some of like the greatest covers I've ever seen. They're just incredible. And apparently Ram saw him do some Neon Genesis Evangelion fan art and just became obsessed with them, and then they started like talking, and he developed this book just for him to draw, and oh my goodness, like just the cover to start off, incredible. It's kind of like a Pacific Rim style thing, you know, giant kaiju and stuff like that, and then giant mechs fighting them. This is Anita Mar, I believe. She's the pilot, the big famous pilot, and yeah, this book has a big twist at the end. I definitely think you should give it a read. I'm not going to say what's going on at the end, but there's a lot more going on here than it seems. But look at this Evan Cagle artwork. It is incredible. There's like one scene where a guy, yeah, right here, where this guy's just looking out over like the destroyed area that's walled in where all the kaiju are, and like just look at that. It's beautiful. This video is not going to do it justice. This comic is absolutely gorgeous. Like I haven't seen anything like this. Like, look at this stuff. This is amazing. If you're into mechs, if you're into giant monsters like Godzilla and stuff like that, you gotta check this book out. If you're into kind of like post-apocalyptic stuff, you gotta check this book out. Beautifully written, but the artwork is just, it's the star of the show. Evan Cagle is, there's the Dawnrunner itself, and I'm not gonna go any further into this book. You have to read this comic. This is a real special thing. Like this, we just don't get books like this. It is so beautiful. It just feels so epic when you're reading it. The world building's incredible. I mean, just look at that title page. Like, come on. The black and white logo. Her out for her morning run. Just an incredible book. Definitely check this out. I'm really excited by Dark Horse because they had Helen last week and then this. Like, they're putting out some really good, like, standalone independent miniseries. Very proud of Dark Horse. Dawnrunner. Check this bad boy out. What do you got?
Very exciting. John told me he read that book 5 times. So.
I did. I'm back. I did read it multiple times. Last night I was like I just had to keep reading it. That's just how it goes.
So it must be really good. My pick of the week is Cemetery Kids Don't Die, by Zach Thompson, Daniel Irizarry, and Brittany Peer. Zach Thompson is an islander. He's on Prince Edward Island. Pretty cool. And this comic is actually set in Toronto. But it's also set in virtual reality. So it's kind of, yeah, going back and forth. These kids are like playing this game together. And it's like a little bit too real. Like one point, this guy gets his head chopped off and he like wakes up with like the scar something is going on. The game seems to kind of be affecting reality, but it also has this like interesting kind of plot where I guess these siblings had this like traumatic event happening, and the sister really wants to talk about it and the brother does not, and is kind of like I guess making some commentary on like escapism and how much can you escape before like your demons come back to haunt you. I personally love the art. I think all the characters are so cool looking. And I appreciate kind of the story of the family and where that's gonna go. But there's also like some kind of dark things happening with the video game and how it's impacting reality. So interesting piece about VR, escapism, and also cool Canadian content. Woo!
Is that everything? Any announcements?
We got book club next week.
Oh, if you're a Pickless pal, get us your birthday, so you can get your little 15% off, right? Is that what it is?
15% off.
Yeah, a little voucher on your birthday.
Tax free. We have a sale coming up.
Oh yeah, there we go.
April 1st to the 7th.
It's not a joke. It's not a joke.
Tax free off the whole store, except back issues. We're doing 25% off back issues. New comics not included. Sorry. But tax free off the rest of the store is pretty cool.
Yeah, and what's I gonna say? We got a lot of new back issues. I got 2 boxes to work in today. Like, there's going to be tons of new stuff by then, too. So definitely start digging, because a lot of it isn't even going in new arrivals, just going straight into the boxes. Mm-hmm. And we're refreshing all of them, so come check it out. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Peace.